Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, what's up, everybody? I appreciate y'all joining in. It's your boy Trav here with Trade the Trends, and I want to talk about Bitcoin right now. My man's hit me up, and I want to definitely look at Bitcoin, kind of see what I got. If you're already looking at the charts, you see I kind of been charting this up a bit already, looking at the monthly chart. And it actually has already done some predictions that I predicted before on this uptrend. So let's see what we have going on right now and just look at a few things, okay? Because what I believe right now is Bitcoin has seen the last time that it's probably going to see anything less than 10K at this point, right? It's now back a little bit over, I want to say over 11,000 right now. Let me see if I can move this. I can't even touch it. There we go. I just want to delete that. Boom, let's get out of here. Hold on, I thought I deleted it. All right, it's not gonna let me delete it. I guess because it's behind the candle. But basically, let's set some trend lines up and let's see what do we have going on. Because basically what I saw initially was what I like to call an ascending wedge, okay? Kind of saw the ascending wedge pattern happen, right? And if you're a forex trader, you kind of know about the wedge, right? You kind of know about the wedge, doing some trend lines, right? Because usually what happens when you see a descending wedge, I believe I said ascending, I'm sorry if I did, but a descending wedge, you see the pattern descending, right? Or going down, right? Usually when you see a descending pattern, what you're going to see is you're going to see a break through the upside. And I wish I would have caught this, man, in a trade, because this would have been crazy. And this is kind of a tool or a strategy I use in forex trading as well, on like a 15-minute, 30-minute, and hour chart time frames when I'm looking to get in the market quick, catch some pips, and actually get out of the market. So, but I know Bitcoin is kind of more long term. But guys, look, as you can see right here, as we're already looking at it, we see it did what I predicted it would, basically on a wedge pattern. If you see it descending, you're going to see it break toward the upside. And usually what happens is you want to wait till this candle closes, to make sure it closes outside of that wedge, because then it confirms that, hey, and then this one starts, we confirm that now it's in a strong buy. And I am going to change this color on that right now because everything else, so yellow. So this is where normally if I'm trading, this is actually where I would have got in the market at. And as you can see with Bitcoin, hey, we are on the move, okay? What I do want to see is this next test, at about 1,300 right now, because if we can see clear past 1,300, it's no reason why we can't get into that 1,700 mark right there, guys. As you guys can see it right now, as I saw that descending wedge on the monthly chart, guys, we see the strong breakthrough, and we just see strong momentum, right? We're just seeing strong momentum to the upside, right? And what I believe its next stop, we can definitely see 13K once again in a short period of time, guys. And again, anybody watching this, like I said, this is not financial advice. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. This is my opinion based on stocks, cryptocurrency, and also forex. Please do your own research as well to make sure you're doing the right thing in the market for yourself. If you do understand trading and looking to get in the markets, understand there is risk involved. So please only use risk capital, which is money that you can afford to lose without changing your financial status, okay? But that's what I see with Bitcoin if I'm looking at the monthly. And again, this strategy that I use is more of it's also more of a trading strategy, but anytime, as you guys can see, back testing it, you can kind of see the work in progress, right? You see, if we would have built this wedge, because of course you have to find it. And the good thing about my system, my strategy, is I actually send you these alerts. So you know when to find a descending or ascending wedge, for that matter, okay? When it may be time to enter the market and catch some pips. So at this point, let's see what that number is. How long have we seen? So if we were right here, we're seeing this. Where are we right now? Oh man, that's almost about 600 pips right there. Oh man, that's almost about 600 pips if we would have got in at 5K. I'm sorry, 6,000. That's about 6,000 pips right there. Oh man, just think about you had $1 for each pip. That's just, oh man, that's 6K. I mean, of course, we're looking at the monthly chart, which would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. But again, a trade, you know, that could possibly make 6K. Those swap fees might have been a little crazy though. So I don't know if it would have been that important, but definitely kind of looking at, if you're looking at Bitcoin, if you're looking to invest right now, actually, like I said, you still want to kind of see what happens when it tests this zone. I do believe it's going to hit almost around 12K. There's so much possibilities that can happen, you know, at that zone. Even though I do believe it's going to break through, there's so many what ifs, right? And that's the thing about the market. There is going to be so many what ifs, because if we're looking at it here, we could see a possible retracement here, you know, back to this level. At this point, this level could now be support. This could still be some resistance, and kind of see what happens here before it does bounce back up to the upside and go to the moon, right? It could definitely bounce to any of these levels before it does hit that retracement. So as you can see, you know, the goal right now is to, you know, still be patient, right? The best thing would have been is when it did retrace and come back down here, when we saw it come back down under about 9K. That was really probably one of the best times to get in. If you missed the most recent from a few months ago, when you were actually, we're actually down here at about 5K, when it hit that 3K again, that would have been the optimal time right there, of course, in the markets. But of course, we like to utilize our indicators, our strategy, so we can have those confirmations when they get in the market, where utilizing my wedge strategy after this candle, after this month would have ended, this would have been my entry point, right? Which would have been an awesome entry point to get in at around 5,000, you know, right now per coin, to actually see it above 11,000. Wow. Like I said, that $6,000 pip difference, 6,000 pip difference is amazing. That $6,000 difference, amazing, right? So it's all about really doing your own research, and hopefully this helps. You know, that's how I'm looking at Bitcoin right now. I do see Bitcoin is in a massive buy. What I am possibly seeing, you know, before it does hit the upside, is a possible retest again around this almost 1,200 area. That says 11.7, 1,200, around this area. We're going to see, you know, what happens. I definitely could see a possible, you know, candle to the downside here, a small retracement before it does bounce to the bounce side. But I do foresee Bitcoin, again, breaking through 13K sooner than later, within the next month or so. We actually could see within a month it go to 17K, right? Because we have seen massive jumps, as you guys can see here, from 5,000 to 8,000 in just a month. But in 2 months, from 5,000 to 10, so almost double in just 2 months. And we could definitely still see that happens, right? Bitcoin is still in its early stages. You have people who still don't really know about Bitcoin, which is amazing to me. Well, actually scary to me, you know, but this is an asset you definitely want to be involved in. You want to keep your eye on. Bitcoin is making the way for a lot of things, like Facebook now taking over cryptocurrency, as well as who else? You know, IBM getting into blockchains. Akon has come out with a coin, you know, for, you know, the ecosystem over there in Africa. I mean, you've gotten so much craziness going on. You've gotten Walmart looking to get into the game, getting their own cryptocurrency that I believe they're trying to be connected to the dollar, you know, but have their own type of online currency. I mean, guys, this is the future of money, okay? This is the future of money, right? Money is always evolving. And the reason why it's evolving because technology is always evolving, guys, right? You think about, we went from the barter system, right? We then created coins, right? Then we created dollar bills. Now we're going into the digital currency age because we've already seen credit and debit cards, right? A lot of people don't carry as much cash anymore because we have these plastic debit cards that connects to a ledger, online ledger, which is the blockchain is also an online ledger, but now it just allows us to be in more control of our money rather than having to deal with banks, right? And deal with fees and also have to wait to transfer money or receive money. We actually become more in control of our money. So that's just some analysis I want to look at really quick on Bitcoin, guys. Right now, this may not be the best time to get in, of course, but that's me thinking of a trader. If you're an investor, I said long term, because the long term I do still expect it to see 13 and bypass 13 into the 15s very soon. Now is the time to get some, right? Whether you have $10 or $100, this is money that can multiply in your account. I always suggest being a trader, of course, because trading, you can actually benefit from the market going up and the market going down because you can actually buy in the market, right? For example, if this was a wedge going this way, right, and it breaks through, I can actually enter a sell and make money on the way down. So that's why I prefer trading over holding and investing, because you can actually, get more out of the markets, right? You can always get more out of the markets. And that's really what it's all about, and why I prefer trading. And I always suggest trading. And I always suggest, learning the skill set, utilizing the right software and tools so you can be profitable and confident in the markets, because that's what it's all about, right? So again, I appreciate you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Please like, share, and comment as well. And if you see the bell, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you can see the notifications as soon as I come up. My goal is to help 1,000 families by the year 2020, so we can go into 2020 with a clear vision of how we can multiply our money. Okay. So again, I appreciate everyone. I want to see you guys all at the top, because the bottom is way too crowded.